guys, today we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing integers. And the I can statement we're working on is I can multiply and divide with integers. Now, before you can start this lesson, you should have glued this into the next clean page in your notebook. And we're going to use this, and there's going to be a very short summary, but no work unless you want to write the examples down to help yourself out. For the WSQ. So it's really just a summary for this. So if you don't have one of these, go on top of where all of the drawers with all of our quadrants are. I put some on top of there so you can go get one and glue it in real quick and then come back and restart the video. But we're going to talk about hot air balloons, okay? And what makes a hot air balloon go up is when we put in a unit or a bag, according to what you glued in, of gas, okay? And every time I put gas or air into the balloon goes up. So we could say that gas is a positive thing. Sand is typically going to be a negative thing for our bag. So sandbags hang outside of hot air balloons, and when you want the hot air balloon to go down, the sand gets put into the basket, and that will make the hot air balloon go down. So in review, when the sand goes into the balloon, it distributes the weight differently and the balloon goes down. When they want to go up, though, you can remove sand, right? So just like if I remove gas, so if I subtract gas, oops, the balloon will go down. Just like if I add this negative thing that usually brings it down, if I add sand, the balloon will go down. If I subtract sand, the balloon will go up. Okay, so if I take out what's weighing it down, it's going to go up. Okay, so let's go back. Let's fill this in. So if I add bags of gas, the balloon goes up. And so 3 bags of gas would be like a positive 3. It would make the balloon go up 3 units. 10 bags of gas is a positive thing. It's going to make the balloon go up 10 units. When I add sand, so when I put in this negative thing, or up here I put in a positive thing, when I put in this negative thing, it's going to make the balloon, oops, sorry about that. I was going to write balloon. It's going to make the balloon go down. And 3 bags of sand will make the balloon go down 3 units. 10 bags of sand will make the balloon go down 10 units. Now, when I take away gas, which is a positive thing, the balloon is going to go down, okay? So you might notice this is kind of similar to opposites, right? When I have one negative thing, the balloon goes down. But if I have 2 positive things, the balloon goes up. So let's look here. If I were to subtract 3 bags of gas, I'm going to take away 3 negative things. I'm sorry, subtract 3 bags of gas, I'm going to take away 3 positive things. If I subtract 10 bags of gas, I'm taking away 10 positive things. This is going to actually make the balloon go down 3 units. This is going to make the balloon go down 10 units. If I want to subtract the thing that's bringing me down, that negative thing, I'm going to take out what's weighing the balloon down. The balloon's going to go up. So if I were to subtract 3 things that's weighing it down, the balloon is actually going to go up 3 units. If I were to subtract 10 bags that's weighing my balloon down, my balloon is actually going to go up 10 units. Okay, so let's use this, okay, and what we know about balloons to do some multiplication and division. Okay, so here we go. Let's say I was going to put in 4 units of air, and I was going to do that 3 times. So the first time I put in 4 units of air, the balloon goes up 4 because the gas goes up. Let's say I were to do it a second time. put 4 units in a second time. The balloon goes up. So I'm putting gas or air into the balloon, it's making it go up. Now the third time I do it, it makes it go up 4 again. So what I'm really seeing here is that 4 bags of gas put in on 3 different occasions makes the balloon go up to positive 12. Okay? Whoops, sorry about that. So what happens then if I were to take out 4 bags of gas on 3 different occasions? The balloon would go down 4 because I'm removing what makes it go up. On the second time, it would go down another, sorry about that. The second time, it would make it, sorry about that. Second time, it would make it go down 4 again. And the third time, it would make it go down 4 again, which below where we are, so it would take it down to a negative 12. So when I take the thing that brings my balloon up and I remove it, so I have a positive thing, and I apply something negative to it by taking it away or subtracting it, it makes the balloon go down. So 4 times negative 3 is going to give us negative 12. And we'll take a look at this, these equations in just a second. Okay. Let's say I were to take 3 bags of sand and I were to put them in on 2 different occasions. So the first time I put in 3 bags of sand, the balloon goes down 3. The second time I put in 3 bags of sand, the balloon goes down 3 again. And I end up at negative 6. So negative 3, which is the 3 bags of sand, times 2, because I'm putting it in, I'm adding it to the balloon, actually gives me a negative 6. So negative 3 times 2 equals negative 6. Let's look at one more example. Let's say I were to take out 3 bags of sand on 2 different occasions. Well, when the sand is removed from the balloon, it's going to make the balloon go up, because when the sand goes in, it makes the balloon go down. When the sand goes out, it makes the balloon go up. So let's take out 3 bags of sand once. It actually makes the balloon go up 3 units. The second time I take out 3 bags of sand, the balloon goes up 3 units again. So when I apply this negative thing, sand, times removing it or subtracting it, which is a negative thing, the balloon goes up. So negative 3 times negative 2 is a positive 6. So let's review the equations we looked at today. We said positive 4 times positive 3 gives us positive 12. So when I put in 4 bags of air or gas 3 different times, that took me up to a positive 12. Okay? When I took those same bags of air and removed them 3 times, it took my balloon down to negative 12. So I took that positive thing and applied something negative to it, that took me down into the negative numbers. When I put the sand in, I put in 3 bags of sand on 2 different occasions. That brought me down. So negative 3 times positive 2 equals negative 6. But when I took the sand out, that negative thing, the sand, when I subtracted or removed it, 3 bags on 2 different occasions, it actually made my balloon lighter. It went up to 6. The question is, what I want you to put in your, look at what we've done, think about what we've done. When I have, let's make some generalizations. What's going on here? And let's complete these sentences in your summary. You can put it right above or below where you glued in that table. So you're going to rewrite and complete the following sentences in your notebooks. When multiplying or dividing integers with the same sign, perform the operation, because the rules for multiplication and division of integers are going to be exactly the same. And we can talk about why dividing works in class when we have a discussion. But when multiplying and dividing integers with the same sign, you're going to perform whatever operation it is, multiplication or division, and make the solution, well, is it going to be positive or negative? Look back at our review to answer that question. If I have the same sign, positive 4 times positive 3, negative 3 times negative 2, what does it do to my product? Or if I'm dividing my quotient, am I going to have a positive or negative solution? Then, when multiplying and dividing integers with different signs, one positive, one negative, you're going to perform the operation and make the solution what? Again, look back. When I have a positive and a negative, or a negative and a positive, how does that relate to my product, or if I'm dividing my quotient? So when multiplying and dividing integers with different signs, perform the operation and make the solution what? Okay. All right. We are done with this video. You can go back and watch this whole video again or any portion of the video, whatever you need to do. But don't forget to write these 2 sentences in your notebook. Now that you've got the rules for multiplying and dividing, you can go on ahead and start working on quadrant 1 and 2 and 3. All right. Have a great day.